The city of Wheeling and surrounding communities were suddenly submerged after a torrential downpour that lasted less than an hour. Water surged into homes and across streets, sweeping away everything residents had just begun to rebuild after a previous flood. Some neighborhoods had only recently been cleared of debris, walls repainted, foundations dried out. Now they are underwater once again. Locals are calling it a disaster on repeat.
Beginning to cross the banks of the river, as you see here.
According to the National Weather Service, intense rainfall in a short window overwhelmed drainage systems already saturated from earlier storms. Small creeks swelled into violent streams, flooding homes and roadways. In some low-lying areas, water rose chest-high within minutes. Vehicles floated down main streets. Emergency flash flood alerts were issued, but for many, the water had arrived before any siren went off.
Not long ago, this same region suffered a deadly flash flood that killed at least 9 people. What started as a heavy summer rain quickly turned creeks into destructive torrents. Victims included an 83-year-old woman, a middle-aged father, and residents of a mobile home park in Torrential. The state declared a state of emergency. Cleanup was still underway when the rain came back. For many, this latest flood didn't just destroy property, it crushed morale. After days of cleanup, repair, and hope, residents now face the same wreckage all over again. We were just getting back on our feet. Now it's like starting from zero. One homeowner told CNN, "Floors are soaked. The smell of mildew returns. Appliances ruined for the second time in under 2 weeks. The emotional toll is mounting." Elm Grove, Torrential, Fulton. These neighborhoods have now seen 2 severe floods within days of each other. New footage shows floating cars, storm drains gushing upward, water bursting through floorboards. Roads that had finally dried out are now barricaded once again. A frightening déjà vu grips these communities as disaster replays itself almost identically. First responders, firefighters, National Guard units, local rescue teams were still on duty from the first flood when the next storm hit. They continued to evacuate families, deliver supplies, and set up temporary shelters. But the waters came too fast for many to react. Some areas lost power. Communications were briefly cut. Relief agencies now report that demand for clean water, food, and shelter has once again exceeded their capacity. Meteorologists warn that this is not a fluke. Climate change is amplifying the frequency and intensity of extreme rainfall. In mountainous regions like West Virginia, where drainage systems are outdated and the terrain accelerates runoff, flash floods are becoming more dangerous by the year. What used to be once-in-a-century storms are now happening multiple times a month. Locals have stepped in where emergency services can't. Neighbors carry the elderly to higher ground. Churches open as overnight shelters. Residents share pumps. power banks, and meals. Videos circulating online show people guiding others through floodwaters by flashlight. Despite immense losses, a spirit of solidarity shines through, and may be the only reason some made it through the night.
2 floods, back to back, in one small corner of West Virginia, and summer has only just begun. More storms are forecast in the days ahead. Residents are exhausted. Officials are overwhelmed. And yet the question now goes beyond when will the rain stop to how prepared are we, really? Wheeling continues to clean up again, hoping, if only quietly, that this flood was the final one, at least for now.